Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. I hope you guys can hear me. Oh, you can hear me just fine. That's good. That's good. Hey, hey, Joe. I sent you the link in your email. All right, no problem. Mm, Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Hello, everybody. How? All right, you'll all have to forgive me if I sound like crap. I don't have a proper setup yet. You'll all have to forgive me if I sound like crap. I don't have a proper setup yet. Yeah, sorry if it's loud. Yeah. All right, guys. We are about to get started. So here we go.
What's good, man? Can you hear me? I think my internet is really shitty. Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you.
All right. All
Can
right.
you hear
I
me
didn't
just
know
fine?
this was your first fucking panel, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel important now. All right. What's good? What's good, Aztec? Why do you hate me so much? Or it ain't just me. I've been checking up. You hate everybody that fucking does this, yeah?
I wouldn't really say hate. I just don't get the point of it all, really.
I got you. And my internet is shit. Because you're going in and out. I bet it's not you, though. It's my shit. I'm out in the desert. If my shit gets too bad, you let me know, all right?
Will do.
All right.
I don't know. It might be my connection too. I have like five people living in a house, and they're all using the internet.
Same here. That's so nice here. That if they see me on panel, they'll be like, "Hey, you want me to hop off?" I'm like, "No, motherfucker, I'm at your house. No." All right. Well, let's talk about philosophy with this shit. I'm not. I got no interest in calling you names and shit like that. And I'm serious. You'll
But
find
I
that
give you
out. I
one sec.
got no interest in being a jerk to you. But I am interested in the philosophy and all of that shit. I like to argue these points. You think what auditors do is bad?
Not all, but I have seen a lot of really bad ones. A buddy of yours. Well, I don't know if you guys are buddies, but DJ K. Dot, you know him?
I was over his house the other day.
Oh, for real?
He no chance you saw him. Funny you should say that. Because no chance you saw it. He was at a meeting recently, and he just passed the Department of Justice decree over there in Aurora. And they went to the meeting, and they haven't been honoring. This is like 4 months in, and they keep having meetings, and he got angry. And shoot, I got some friends ask me for the fucking link. Shit, I can't do it though because I'm on this phone. Fuck. All right, Ninja, I need you to give me a second. I need you to dance and talk to your audience. I need to hop off, send a couple buddies the link, and come back. Is that all right? Is that okay?
All right. Well,
Is
I
that
wanted
okay?
this just to be between you and me.
All right. All right. Don't worry about it. That's cool.
Is that cool?
No. That's cool. That's cool. And it's
All
your
right.
first time. Do it your way. I hope they show up in chat, though. I hope they show up in chat.
My chat's open for anybody.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
So, no, it's all good. I do appreciate you being here.
Yeah, man. I dig this type of shit, bro. I dig this. I was saying with the thing with K-Dot, a cop, he was like, this cop, I don't know what prior beef they got, but clearly they got prior beef. And he was like, I want to talk to you. And he's like, I don't want to talk to you. He's like, you're going to talk to me right fucking now. I'm not going to talk to you. And the cop threatened him. The cop told him, he got up close to him and said, you're risking your life right now. And K-Dot was like, you're threatening me. And the whole thing became a shit show. You would love it. You would love it because there was a lot of cursing and fuck you. Yeah, a lot of that.
I'll have to check that out later. But so here's what I wanted to ask you about right away. You did a couple streams with Chuck Bronson about you being upset over a woman with a suspended license getting arrested.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
I do.
All right, and I believe it was you that said no victim, no crime.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Now, is that what you believe, like how all crime should be done? Like if there's no victim, it shouldn't be a crime?
If I'm being honest, I haven't thought this philosophy out totally, but that seems like a good starting place. It's hard for me to get behind a system that if you have a cracked tail light, it enables them to escalate into electrocuting you and snatching you out of your car, or you do something, you go over a yellow line on a highway and they charge you $400 and then it doubles or crazy shit like that. I don't believe those things should be a crime. I certainly don't think if you blow a stop sign or something, they should be able to take your car and your license and all that crazy shit.
All right. So like other like crimes that doesn't really have a victim, prostitution, drug smuggling, gun smuggling, should those all be fine?
Well, it depends. Yes? If there is truly no victim, do you agree that prostitution is one consenting adult with another? Do you think that should be a crime?
Do I believe prostitution should be a crime? Yes.
Yeah. What about selling weed? Should that be a crime?
I mean, weed's already perfectly legal. Well, depends on what state you live in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you ran this shit, I don't guess you'd be so hypocritical as to have it legal here, illegal there, imaginary lines decide whether it's a crime or not. Do you think it should be a crime?
If it's just weed, then I personally believe weed should be legal, but other drugs like heroin, crack, cocaine, all of that should definitely be illegal.
Alcohol too, then, and tobacco, cigarettes?
No, I'm talking like actual, like some serious messed up drugs.
Well, you know, alcohol and cigarettes kill more than all illicit drugs combined, and the company murders and shit that come with them. Alcohol and squares kill more. They're a bigger burden on the healthcare system. If you care, if this is about people's lives and all that, those would be the first two you go after. Right? It seems logical.
Well, yeah. Well, also obesity, diabetes, all of those are also really plaguing the country. But I
Exactly.
can't force
So,
anybody to go on a diet.
but you could say, it's okay if a cop locks a motherfucker up for smoking weed in one of those illegal states. You okay with that?
I mean, if the state deems it illegal, then that's a law.
The state decides your morals. You're no longer a
I
man.
mean, if you want to be more technical, technically marijuana should still be illegal right now. Federal law says marijuana should be illegal, but
I
some states still
I
sell
would
it.
agree. I would agree. So I can't get behind does that and hurts people and lock people up for shit like that. But you're saying let the system decide. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Are you saying is a better way to say that? If the system says you pay $500 for that or you can't do that, that's it. The system has decided. You don't have a say or an opinion. Because that was the argument with us and that guy out there. We're saying that you shouldn't,
Hmm.
lock the girl up and take her fucking car because she doesn't have a license.
But but that's still a crime, and that's the main
Yes,
point. You get arrested when you do a crime.
I would agree. That's the point that you're going to argue. I'm going to argue that that is unjust and immoral, and I'm going to argue on the side of Martin Luther King when he wrote the letters from Birmingham. He said, "I agree with Saint Augustine. An unjust law is no law at all. If we just because it's legal and that's the case, Rosa Parks still sitting on the back of that bus. If we
Well,
just
that
follow
wasn't
the law
really a law.
blindly."
That was more of a policy.
Now, you want me to quote some laws back then? Separate but equal. Fucking Jim Crow, voters' rights, all that shit was law. Shit. All that fucking the test they gave for black folks when they went to get vote, that was law. I'm sure at one point,
I'm talking
marriage
about
to a
when they
black
were.
motherfucker was law. Yeah, interracial marriage. That was law. That shit's when I was born. I'm sorry if I'm monopolizing the conversation. When I was born, there was still three
No, no,
states
no.
where it
You're
was
good.
illegal. Thank you. There was still three states where it was illegal for a white and a black person to get married. So, but by your philosophy of logic here, it seems like that's law. You got to suck it up. Am I close here?
Well, Martin Luther King, he wasn't fighting for laws. He was fighting for civil rights, equality.
I'm not sure. That's not a deflection. Uh, Martin Luther King, he believed in an unjust law is no law at all. And you must. This is in the
Hmm.
letters from a Birmingham jail, and you must be prepared to break such law and go to jail for it with your head held high. Do you agree with those things?
Sure.
My man, I thank you for being honest. This shit, bro. You pause a little bit there, but I'm sure you agree with that shit. And what if you see that this system has a law that you think you are that's unjust? Do you have a duty to defy it?
If you
I didn't
feel
hear.
like you were, oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, damn. What was I? What was I going to
You
say?
were saying, I was saying, do you have a duty to defy a law that you disagree with?
I mean, sure. You could take it to court if you want.
Yeah, that's the way you defy. Go to court. That's the
I mean,
rigged
that's what a court's
system.
for.
Yes, it's just so it does
Mm.
so you don't succeed. It's cost you time and money that you don't have. And then and it's meant to carry it on until you're broke. If you don't have $20,000, don't even start one of these cases. You're gonna need a lot more to see it through. Who can afford justice in that system?
Yeah, but we were just talking about traffic laws. Like,
Yeah, I might have,
I
I
don't
might have
know. I've
strayed
had
a
a.
little bit.
I mean, I've had a couple, tickets here and there that I had to go to court for.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, but like if a guy is say driving while drunk, and even
yeah.
if he makes it home okay, do you still think like that he still shouldn't be arrested for it?
You picked a good one because that's one. if this guy is clearly like driving and knocking over rose bushes and garbage cans, I think yeah, I think you had to get that guy. I hate to say it too because the only victim is the garbage can. But yeah, I think you got a good point there, bro. Other than that, though, if a guy is speeding and all of that, and other states are agreeing with me, apparently I'm not alone in this. Missouri, I think, Texas, they have all stopped police from even stopping you for traffic shit. They won't even stop you and ticket you or any of that shit for traffic shit anymore in like 3 states now. They're understanding that it's dangerous. It's not okay. People get hurt during these chases, and these things don't really prevent people doing anything. It's more about finances and shit.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. Some people say, technically cops can't pull you over for speeding or whatever, but it really depends on the state because some states, where there are some states where speeding can actually be considered a misdemeanor
Crime?
in some states.
Yeah, if you're going high enough
small
over the
crime, but
speed
still
limit.
crime.
Yeah. I know that the state comes up with these seemingly random, arbitrary laws. It is my point of view that only if it's just, if it's unjust, like obviously that bullshit where you're a criminal. If you got a bag of weed right here and you step 6 feet over, now you're a law-abiding citizen. That's a height of hypocrisy. I can't honor that. Or some guy been out there selling weed. Ask him, should black people be allowed to live in a house? Hold on, this is did you hear that question? Or apparently my
go ahead.
I can't. It's hard for me to read long text. You might want to put it in his chat. It's hard for me to read a long text. No, it's okay, man. I'm sorry. What were we talking about? So one of my buddies obviously is watching, and he sent me a text telling you, asking you something. Oh, I guess the gist of it was, would you obey a law? And is it okay if the law says a black man can't, go into a specific building or something? Laws must be broken in order to fight them in court. That was dope. One of my buddies said that. That was dope.
A law that specifically discriminates a person? No.
Say again.
If it's a law that specifically discriminates someone, then no.
Very good. So, what our buddy says, can he come on panel? He'll be nice. 10th man. I mean, you let these cats on. If they get mean, boot them or something. But just for the sake of conversation, man. I don't want to fucking roll the show, but these are good guys. I don't want to change anything. Me and you are doing well. And y'all, let me go ahead. I was gonna say, stop texting me because y'all keep throwing my fucking train off. Put it in this chat. Put it in this chat. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah, what was I talking about again?
Y'all think, do you smoke, bro? Do you smoke?
Me? No, I don't.
No, you know, all right. Because you got that memory like a pothead. Can I ask you if you drink? Do you drink?
Maybe occasionally, but not really an everyday thing.
Yeah, I got you. I wouldn't go nowhere with that. I was just
if it was a law that.
Yeah. Oh, no, what if you couldn't drink?
But if it was a law that specifically. Oh, sorry, I was reading a comment from Heather Holt.
Hey,
What
Heather, how
about
you doing,
ones they
babe?
use the same laws to discriminate, like cops going after people saying it's law when they haven't committed a crime?
Oh, let me look it up. You don't know how to
Like,
pin
could you
comments
be
yet?
a little bit more?
What about those that
"Mm,
use
Nah, not
one?
yet.
What about the ones who use those same laws to discriminate? Like cops going after people saying it's law when they haven't committed a crime. Yeah, it sounds like you're talking about two things that have. It sounds like you're talking about some cop is trying to push you off, saying you can't be here. You can't be here because it's his private property when clearly it's public property. They. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Heather. Yeah.
Yeah, Heather, could you be a little bit more specific on that one?
I like Heather. Heather Holt. I think this is good friend. I like her. She's in a lot of these chats. But that's cool that some of my friends made it over to your chat. I mean, look, and Glenn, what's good? Glenn, Sugar Chris Blue in here. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Mhm.
I see some of my buddies in here. That's cool. Mm. All right, so I think we've come to the place where we agree that not all laws should be obeyed. Would you agree with that?
I didn't really say that. I say laws that specifically discriminate someone
All right.
should not be a law. Traffic
That
laws
discriminate.
and all of that, those
Yeah.
aren't discriminating.
All right. What if, let's say, hypothetically, Nixon and his guy, I can't think of his name, his friend, they sat up in an office. They say these college kids, these black kids, and these hippies are fucking driving us mad. What can we do to get rid of them? They're obeying laws. They say they all smoke weed. Make that shit illegal. These drugs, they all do PCP acid, make it illegal. We can declare war on drugs. We can lock them all up, get rid of them, right? Oligman, whatever, something like that. Oligar, something like that is the guy. Aligman, or something like that is the guy's name. What if some racist bullshit starts these laws to begin with? Do we continue to obey them?
Mm, Like, which laws would those be?
That would be um, scheduling weed as a narcotic, so you can give weed heads more time, something like
Mm,
that. Do we
Well, I think we're actually moving past that.
Yes, but my question was the guy who invented the law, he was a racist and wanted to get rid of hippies and shit. It was used as a tactic to hurt people. Do you honor that law if such a thing is true?
Mm,
Huh?
Then no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't honor that law.
Then no, I
You're an
wouldn't.
honest guy. You're an honest guy. Check this out. I was watching the vid you did on me earlier, and some they know I was not arrested. And they don't mind saying Joe Cool was arrested to get some fucking kicks and views. You said Joe Cool was arrested. Yeah, well, maybe not really arrested. I said, this dude got into some class. I'm gonna keep an eye out for him, because some niggas would just lie for the clicks and views shit. Um,
Yeah.
let's
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Well, when I make my videos, I try not to be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like incredibly wrong, I guess you could say.
Too inaccurate.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I
I,
mean, like, I saw you in handcuffs, but I wouldn't technically call
very
that you being
good,
arrested.
but you get more views. It's the same as one of these auditors. I know I get more views if a lady say, "How you doing today?" and I say, "Mind your business, woman." I get more views. You're in that
Mhm.
situation. If you say that nigga got arrested and he had cocaine on him, you get more views, and you're unwilling to do that. Let's go, Kenny Klein, right? Kenny Klein's a god at that. He would have 100,000 views if he sold out because he's brilliant. Me and panels, something. Okay. I think my man said watching in his room is what they said. All right. I'll keep losing train of thought when y'all text me. Stop it. You remember what I just said, bro? I smoke weed, so I'm supposed to lose my train of thought.
That's fine. I got no problem with it.
What was I saying, man? Because I was on to something. Oh, I don't know. I'm the best. Let me up. Y'all jerks, bro. Those knuckleheads. So let me ask you, do you make a distinction between cop watchers and auditors? Wait, before
Yeah.
you answer that, I remember where I was at. You're in that position, or maybe I passed that moment. You're in that position where you got to decide if you're going to do shitty things. I think I was about to say Kenny Klein. You had already said that shit. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. So I guess you do make a distinction between cop watchers and auditors.
For the most part,
For the most
yeah.
part. All right. Are all auditors the same? You're too honest, bro.
To an extent, I would say yes.
To an extent, yes, I give you that. I feel the same way with cops. What motivates you, bro? Why are you going after these fraudsters? What makes you so angry? What they're doing that stirs you so?
Oh boy, where do I start?
Wherever you like.
First off, that would have to be abusing our First Amendment rights for profits.
Oh, I like that, Joe. Abusing our rights for profit. Can you give me an example before I get too excited? I have some in my head, but I want to hear yours.
Yeah, sure. So, filming people in public, I mean, it's illegal. Yes, it is. But people should at least know to have the decency. If somebody does not want to be filmed, you shouldn't automatically point the camera right at them and keep doing it for a reaction.
I absolutely agree. There's one guy that gets on my nerve. I'm not gonna name his name. Gets on my nerve with that shit. However, let's say if I'm out there, I'm filming a cop from say 15 feet away, and the cop tells me, I want you to be honest here. Cop tells me, hey, I need you to back up. I don't want you interfering. And you play my vid where that is said. Will you say cop is wrong? He's not interfering. Or do you say, hey, Joe needs to back up?
Well, this is another thing that a lot of auditors and cop watchers like to think. Interfering with police does not have to be physical.
Agreed.
And that's what they all say. Like,
I know.
Like it's only interfering if it's physical. And I look at the state laws, the statutes, and it does not have to be physical in order to be interfering.
The other two things, I was looking into it as well. The other two things that it can be a threat, or if you get in between that guy and what he's doing, those things are also interfering. But if you're smart enough to know that, you're smart enough to know that a guy is standing 15 feet away is not interfering. Just because the cop says stand over there, he has no blow me, right? You like your rights so much, you don't want people abusing them. Why aren't you on these cops for abusing our fucking rights like that, bro? When a guy shines a light in his camera, I don't watch your channel, but are you saying, oh, that cop is bogus as hell? Do you say that if you call it down the middle?
If I see a bad cop, I'll call it out.
Really? I don't believe you, motherfucker. I don't believe you. I would keep an eye on you. I'll watch you. Yeah.
But yeah, back to people who abuse our First Amendment rights. Have you heard of a
Yes,
woman named Dragonet Transparency?
I have. I watch everything she puts
Uh,
out. Yes.
yeah, she is in a heap of trouble. I'm sure you know.
I did not know. No.
Oh, well, a couple months ago or a while ago, she followed a school bus full of children while filming them. In her words, to ensure that the school bus follows the laws. And then she was confronted by a uh, pretty angry father.
I think that sounds familiar, but I don't know. I thought Dragonette just posts other people's stuff, right? I didn't know she even filmed.
Oh no,
Uh,
she followed a whole school bus full of children and filming,
yeah,
which I believe, um, if you want to film, like, don't film kids.
yeah. I mean, but you went to an extreme with that one. That is, I'd be more interested in post office shit. Even some shit because I'm a cop watcher. I'm not an auditor. A lot more shit's off limits to me. You'd have done
Mhm.
better having a SGB or someone up here. So I'm with you on that shit, right? I feel a certain way. Like I've been in a lot of juvenile facilities. I won't film. I won't pull my camera out while my friends are okay with that shit. But that's just me. And the school bus shit, that's a clear, but I got friends who do it. And I don't know what to tell you, but let's go with something more clear and more obvious. Well, it's the low hanging fruit, as one of my friends say, the post office. Is it clear that you can film inside a post office?
Hmm. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up the poster 7.
Because my buddy says, Joe, it's low hanging fruit. It's easy. It's firmly established.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Well,
that's the case. I still see people catch
well,
shit in post offices all the time.
this is another common misconception when people say my tax dollars pays for that post office.
Yeah.
Post offices are not funded by tax money, by tax dollars.
Is that true? I heard someone else say that. I hear that every year the postage falls short and borrows, gets millions of dollars from us. And then I hear other people
Yeah.
say it's totally funded by stamps, I think.
Yeah, well, there's a difference between getting a loan and like fully being funded.
Yeah. Well, I can't lie. I don't. I'm not knowledgeable enough. I don't know which, man. I don't know which it is. I personally, I will lean toward it's obvious. That's just obviously, but it's a public place, so we wouldn't have all these victories if it was private. It clearly cannot be private, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, there are victories, but there are also failures.
Yes, there are. I saw a good one today, and I saw a good victory today too. But no one has ever claimed that the post office was private. That's or rarely happens. The police go in and they agree that it's a public place, but you're upsetting people. Even the police agree it's public.
Yeah.
What about a city hall? That's clearly okay to film there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
All right.
certain areas.
Certain areas, okay, I give you that. You can't go in folks' office or where they got personal shit. Yeah.
Like also like the same as the White House. I mean, the White House is considered public property, but
yes,
they don't mess around over there at the White House.
Yes, it's secured. In fact, I was just reading about Trump. He said they found a bunch of classified documents in his crib, boxes and boxes of them. Anyway, I don't know. It just made me think of that shit.
Yeah.
Because
Quick question. Other than your YouTube channel, do you have another source of income? Like, do you have another job outside of YouTube?
I do. In Chicago, I fix. No, you can ask. In Chicago, I fix homes when I'm back in Chicago. Yeah. I paint, do anything. I do yard work, I do that type of shit, repair shit. You know, and I do, you know, like build decks, porches, drywall, I do all that shit. And when I'm in
Yeah,
Chicago, I
yeah,
probably take off a week, and then I go to work. Uh,
yeah.
can I
Yeah,
ask
I
you, do
was.
you make money off of YouTube, and do you plan to make money off of YouTube?
I'm still barely like 730
Yeah.
subscribers, so no, I do not make money off YouTube.
And the second part was,
And
do you plan to?
honestly, I did not really plan my channel to grow at the rate it has.
All right.
Uh,
So you have a
plus,
decision to make.
all the stuff that I posted, more than likely the channel's gonna get demonetized.
Tell me about it. I can't get shit monetized.
So there's a strong possibility that no, I'm not gonna make money off YouTube with the stuff that I'm posting.
Probably with the stuff that you're posting, but do you have an AdSense? You plan on getting an AdSense, a Cash App? You know, a lot of people, especially watchdogs, that claim, you know, I don't make money off YouTube, but they take many fucking donations and all that fucking bullshit. They still
Huh.
get their fucking money off of that shit. Would that be the route you're taking?
Not really.
No, you won't be
Yeah,
posting a
not really.
PayPal. When you get 1,000, I won't come back in here and see a PayPal or a Cash App, and I won't hear you, you know, saying, give me money or accepting money."
I guarantee you will not.
Oh, that was heavy, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, you might be something different, bro. You might be something different.
I
He
mean,
said,
have
clip
you?
it, somebody clip it.
Yeah. Well, it's no secret. If you've read my description,
No, ain't anybody say
um,
anything when they under 1,000. I am so not impressed. Every friend I know say I would not go, you know, get money because of this and that, and all of them have fucking less than 1,000 subs. When a motherfucker get $2,000, yes, suddenly, you know, they're you know, considering, you know, oh, actually, we already give my Patreon, my Cash App, my Venture, my Venmo, my, you know, everybody does that bullshit. All those
hmm,
hardcore, you know, it's easy to make a fucking promise when you got less. You can't get monetized. I'm sorry.
yeah. Um, I I got a full-time job that pays me well. I don't really need
Let
donations.
me let me ask you this: do you give
Yeah.
the other watchdog? I'm imagining you're friends with at least some. Do you give them shit about collecting money?
Like when I do my job, and they give me a paycheck. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I understood the answer. Some guys you admire that are watchdogs when they collect money and stuff. Do you go over there and tell them they're e-beggars, posting their PayPal's, Cash Apps?
Hmm. Hmm. I would say, yeah.
All right. When they don't go out and film their own shit, post other people's content, do you go give them shit and say, "Where's your content?"
Oh, yeah, I have.
Then you have content of your own.
Mm, yeah, I make all my own videos.
You make your own videos.
Right.
Your content. Uh, your content. You actually go out and film things and do stuff.
That's not what I do.
Do you do the pariah thing where you go off of other people's content and you make your living off of it? You right now you're not making a living, but that's how you make your name off of other people's content.
Pretty much.
You're always in my shit saying how you're gonna post someone else's vid and you do the same shit over here.
There's a huge difference between posting
Of
someone's full videos and having edited clips of me discussing what they're doing.
oh,
Huge difference.
so as long as I stop when I post someone else's vid and talk in there, suddenly I'm on par with you guys and it becomes okay.
It makes it more
That's,
of like your content rather than just copy and pasting theirs.
oh my God. You know, if I do that, you're gonna give me shit, right? You know, it doesn't matter if I'm commenting on a thing. You're not going to give me a break and say, hey, Joe, you did well. You commented on there. You broke it up here and there. You didn't use more than X amount of seconds. You're not going to do that. You're going to say, and you have, you know, hey, why are you posting someone else's content? Like it's a sin. And you're over here doing the same shit, making your fucking name off of us.
I'm
This
not
is the
copying
most
and pasting their
contradictory
full
shit in
30.
the world.
Yeah, but I don't use the full like 30, 40-minute video. Like
It
half of
doesn't
it is
matter. You
them.
have no fucking content. That doesn't matter. You have no content. The people you claim to be against are the ones that fucking you make a name off of. You criticize them. This is
I make a
weird.
name, but
That's
I don't
crazy.
make a living off of it.
All right. That clip will exist. Hold on. Excuse me, babe.
No, tartar sauce.
Oh, it's about dinner time. We're about to wrap this shit up. Yes, I do. And I'm sorry if it was kind of short, but I was there at 6 o'clock. I waited, and my friend didn't go live for 50 minutes. And I went over into his room. I was on a panel in somebody else's place, but I looked at your shit and I saw this was your first panel, and I was not going to leave you alone. But I think I'm going to leave you alone in a minute because dinner's about to be ready.
Damn it! It was just getting good.
It was. We could do it again or after dinner. You know, I could do this anytime. You've been fucking nothing but pleasant, man. I swear. I thought.
And I have to admit, this was actually way different than when we had the discussion on Audit Them's live panel. Do you remember those?
I remember those. Yes, I love those too. I like arguing. If I'm honest, I like to argue. To argue points. I don't like to belittle people. Right. I told my friend that listen, I'm going to be over here at 6 o'clock. You might want to come check it out. And his first text back was like, "This guy makes fun of people's appearance." I was like, "I haven't checked this shit out yet," and I went and. At the beginning of a vid, he was calling some dude fat. SGV, he was calling him fat and stuff like that.
Oh,
But,
yeah. People like him, I hate.
Silence Boy. I wasn't going to say no names, but Silence Boy is brutal. That while people are eating, like me and my guys, most of them, me and Disorderly Product News for sure. If a cop is eating, we won't fuck with them. We'll go over there and how you doing, guys? You just want to say hello, but we will never give a cop shit if he's on lunch break. Everybody has this shit. No, fucking Silence Boy was sitting, fucking in someone's 15 inches away from somebody's face with the camera. They laugh and smile. What are you doing? And joke. And he wait till they get to the point where they say, "Come on, man, give me a break." And then he'll say something rude. That's low hanging fruit, in my opinion. That's for clicks and views. And I thought that's what, I think everybody got a problem with that. Even SGV. I was out with SGV one day, and I was like, "I want to meet everybody." My first time in California, I want to meet everybody. I met so and so and so and so. I want to meet Silence Boy. He cracked up. I'm like, "What's so funny?" He didn't tell me. But even he think, that shit's bogus what he does.
Yeah. Oh, it is like super hilarious. I mean, the way that he lies so much about his wealth is just mind-boggling to me.
That irks me. As long as we're talking about shit that irks me, that all right, well, all right, that irks me. All right, I'm gonna lose concentration. My plates here, and I don't want to be rude as sec. You should. Let's do this again.
You're good. You're good.
Consider. And consider letting some of my buddies up next time. All right. It's nice being here, chat.
Right, that sounds fine.
All right. You guys be easy. Chat, be easy.
All right. Thanks again. All right, guys. I honestly got to say that was far more pleasant than I was expecting. Like I said, I don't have the clips when I try to talk to him over on Audit Them's live panels, where I was not able to get a word in with them. But, today he was surprisingly calm. I was, we were actually able to get an actual conversation out. But how is everybody else doing here? Yeah, Dr. Dave, I saw you. Yeah. Well, this was my first live panel, and I really wanted to, just wanted to be like me and him. Maybe next time I'll have a couple more guests. Yeah. I mean, I could tell he was a little goofy there. Modulator. Yeah, I'll have to get one. But yeah, this is my first live panel. I don't really have a proper setup yet. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Hmm. Oh wow, I got 29 viewers. Hmm. Hmm. I like Jane's blonde. She's a nice lady. I like her. Hmm. But yeah, that was um thank you, James. Yeah, that went surprisingly more smoothly than I thought. Oh, I got sound problems. Hmm. Yeah, I need to get a proper setup. Yeah, so hopefully next time I'll get a proper setup. But yeah, once again, Joe Cool, thank you for coming on. That was surprisingly pleasant, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you all in the next video I make. Have a good one, guys.